Okay, today we're gonna look at Uzbekistan and let's see. First of all, the neighbors. They have Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan. So you can see pretty much a pattern here. Now it's one of those Asian countries, not a huge one I would say, but still pretty big. Population now it's pretty much insane, 37 million people and still growing. Growing rate kind of slows down and I project it's gonna slow down even further in the future, but we're gonna see exactly how much. 1955, only 7 million, so you can see from 7 million people 1955 to 2025 at 37 million people, so 30 million people increase in population. I would say probably economically they're doing extremely well, so we're gonna look at that in a minute. But yeah, clearly they're doing something very well. They have like 30 million increase in population that fast. It's interesting. Now the growing rate was like 2.5%. That will translate roughly 160,000 people. Now it's 1.9%, and that's translating 700,000 people. So kind of huge numbers. Migration, I think, never was a huge factor here. Actually, it was a minus in the recent history, but back then it was like a 4,000, and they have they peak around 65,000, and now just pretty much on the minus for the last 30 years, 35 actually. Median age back then was 23 years old, now it's 27, so not that much there either. Fertility rate back then was 5.6, so huge one, now it's 3.4, still a big one, so we're gonna see a lot of increase in population in the future either. Urban population back then 32%, now it's around 50%, and the global rank was 56, now 43, so clearly they increased that. Now in the future they say in 2050 they're gonna reach 52 million people, which is insane. In less than 100 years, you go from the 7 million to 52 million. And probably in the next, who knows, 5, and have a round 2055. 2055. We have like 57 million people, so you're gonna have like increasing 50 million people in 100 years, which is insane. But like I said, probably they're doing very well, so we're gonna look at that. That will translate roughly in 1.2% increase in population. That would be like 600,000 people, so clearly they slowed down a bit, but not that much. Migration minus 3,000 is pretty much nothing. Median age from 27 today, in the next 25 years they're gonna increase at 28, so pretty much nothing. Fertility rate is going down at 2.5, 2.6, but still well above replacement rate. And urban population is gonna go roughly to 50%, so not that much difference. I would say pretty much they stay the same. A global rank they're gonna increase at 39, so not a huge one, but still it's an increase. Median age pretty high, 72 years old, female 75, male 70, so pretty decent. Infant mortality rate 11.9, and death under age of 5 14.4, so those are huge numbers. So that means probably that's why they have such an increasing population. They have to make sure some of them survive, but clearly they survive way more. With that numbers, clearly the medical system it's almost non-existent. Now the economy, I expect some huge number, but look at this. GDP just barely scratch 100 billion US dollars nominal and 471 billion PPP. Growing rate was around 5 point, again, so small numbers. You're gonna see they have such a small nominal number. The growing rate is gonna look like wow, amazing, but it's not that much. 2023 around 6.3, 5.6, 5.7, and they're projecting 5.7 to 2026. They're increasing, but not that much, obviously. GDP per capita, and keep in mind the population is going to increase too, so probably per capita is going to be less in the future. And if something happens, let's say like a war or whatever, that's going to be even more problematic. But 3,000 US dollars nominal, and that will translate roughly in 12,000 PPP, which is kind of huge difference, 4 times bigger. But still, yeah, I expected to see some huge numbers here because of this huge population, but clearly they have one of those nonsense population that people pretty much multiplying themselves for no reason whatsoever, probably only because the religion or cultural factor, but that's insane in my opinion. Main export partner, Switzerland, with 25%. What they export there, I'm interesting. Now it's gonna be again Kashmir or whatever. That's something interesting, I would say. I don't think we're gonna find it here that fast, but I'm not that interesting anyway. Main important Russia, and you can see here all the countries. But yeah, Switzerland main exporter. That's interesting. Now, demographic in pyramid, you can see it a pretty decent shape. The base pretty strong. We have that increasing population, so yeah, it's not gonna affect anything whatsoever, as you can see here. So good luck with that. Well, the new metrics that I introduced is gonna be corruption, and we're gonna look exactly how much corrupted the country it is. Well, let's go by the name because I'm not gonna stay here to just find it. Let's call it Uzbekistan. Wait, oh, just cross it. Where is Uzbekistan? Uzbekistan, 32. Yeah, not that great, obviously, so good luck with that. So a lot of corruption there, but a lot of people, a lot of corruption. They're growing insanely fast. The money is not gonna be for everyone. So yeah, good times in ahead. Now, in the history, we're not gonna stay too much in this one. You can see pretty much part of the Soviet Union for a long history and part of the Russia. So yeah, when you have that much influence from the north, I would say anything else pretty much doesn't matter. They are pretty much, most of them are an Islamic religion. I think in 90 something percent of the population, so clearly it's the predominant religion in the region. So yeah, now the main event. This is gonna be a big one. How those people actually live. Well, I don't have high hopes, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. It's a landlocked country, first of all. You can see not even have an opening to the Caspian Sea. They have that Aral Sea there, part of them, but it's pretty much got dry. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. I'm gonna start here in the west. I am curious here in the desert how they look, and then we're gonna go east to the mountains. Let's see. Wow, it looks like Mexico to me. I like this motorcycle. Ooh, that's pretty nice. And this is a store, whatever it is, in the middle of the nowhere. Look like a Mexico, a bit of America, I would say. Yeah, the road pretty fucked up. But I don't know, give me a decent vibe, this one. Okay, it's a store in the middle of nowhere. They have this, I don't know, this is a carrier for whatever that producing there, but it's pretty interesting to just have that. Oh, we have another one right here. Yeah, I can, very low hopes for this country, but we're gonna check it because I have to check every single country on the planet and have, let's say, an idea how those people actually live. This one, yeah, again, not so great. But those are small towns. You can see, don't even have a 360 here. Oh, we have one, sorry. Let's check. We don't have street view for whatever reason, but we have at least a 360. Probably somebody house. So it's kind of pretty empty house, I would say. Yeah, that's kind of weird, but hey, that is what it is. At least we have somebody from the house. You know exactly know how those people live. So that's also something interesting to see. Let's check this dry sea. Yeah, pretty much a desert. Not that much to be seen here. Let's check another one. Probably in the next 20 to 30 years, this sea is gonna disappear completely. Here is to be a bottom of the sea on those when you see those people driving their cars there. So that's interesting to say. Yeah, like I said, not much hopes, but just want to check it. It looks pretty good. I mean, you can shoot a movie here, obviously. This looks like an expensive car. It's gonna be the same problem in every single other countries. It's gonna be rich people and poor people. More like poor people than rich one, but that's happened pretty much everywhere. So yeah. It's still in that dry sea. Look at this. We have those boats here. They align them very nicely. Should be a sea here. It'd be nice to just walk on the bottom of the sea. That would be interesting, I would say. But you have to go there, I guess. I have no idea what this one represents, but it's in the middle of the nowhere. The road, it's pretty decent in this one, I have to say. But it's something there. Let's check this one. We have some population there in the south. We're gonna check that. Oh, this could be nice, but it's not. It's just a swamp. with some garbage in it and whatever that is there. We have some sort of a city here. Oh, it's a big one. Ooh, but barely any 360, any street view. So always not a good sign when you don't see that much information. What is this? It's an apartment building. I like the design, let's call it that, but they don't like the way they build it. The Santas here have 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3 Santas here. So clearly it's Christmas. Ex-Soviet country, keep in mind. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I think I said when I make the history. Ex-Soviet country. So where is the road? They don't have a road here, okay? The way they're building, yeah, pretty basic and not that interesting. They hit the home with the wood, so yeah, not a good idea. I guess they have a lot of power from the gas and electricity and probably some oil, but still they hit their home with wood, which is kind of strange. I don't see. Oh no, I see it. I don't see that pipeline, but no, it's here. The pipeline is here. Doesn't look great at all, actually. It's just no. God no. But let's check another area. Maybe here in the town, in the center, it's gonna be better. But clearly they don't like tarmac for whatever reason. They just like dirt road, which is fine, I guess. Oh, this one is gonna be a great one. Yeah, no road whatsoever. Look, they have some green stuff here, which is good. This is an expensive car. It's a Mitsubishi. So yeah, like I said, but not that well maintained, I have to say too. But at least it has good tire on the car. I am curious how much one of those cars actually costs in those regions, because we kind of see it in these poor countries, and I am interested how exactly they pay for it, because like I said, here in Europe are pretty expensive and also expensive to run. Yeah, again, no tarmac. They don't like asphalt on the road for whatever reason. And keep in mind, this is a country when the population is still growing insanely high, so it's almost gonna double in the next 25 years. So like I say, I don't see anything good came out of this, but we're gonna see that. Well, yeah, pretty interesting here. We got a border town and have another one here. Oh, this is a big one. But again, barely any street view, barely any 360, so it's gonna make my life much tougher to just find those things. Now the road is pretty good. They have a sidewalk. Okay, doesn't look that bad actually here. This is from 2023, so pretty recently. The architecture points not so bad, I would say. Somebody just got a ticket, or what's happening here? Is the police? It looks like police, huh? But where is the police car? It is this one? They have undercover police car? Oh shit. This one is looking at you. It's gonna stop you, buddy. You don't have any chance to stop. This is the police car? They're using those nonsense undercover police car. Yeah, I kind of hate it. But this guy, man, he's gonna get stopped by the next intersection, 100%. So probably that's why they don't have that many street views. They just keep stopping them. Now, let's check this park or whatever this is. Yeah, no water, 50% off. And also somebody stole the concrete for whatever reason. Otherwise, pretty basic. I would say it looks pretty much like an Eastern European. They have all those, look at this, those communist building, 100% we're gonna see them. Oh no, it's not. Maybe it's in the second plan. Oh, I like those arches. At least in these towns, cities, whatever they call it, the roads are pretty good, especially in the center. Let's check in outside. Okay, the road is pretty much missing here. They have those, we call it here Tico cars. I don't even remember who made them, probably like Deu or something. But they have kind of expensive modern cars. I mean, for that, how much was the economy? was like 3,000 nominal per capita. So clearly some people are gonna do extremely poor, and some of them they're gonna doing decent, and just a few of them they're gonna do well. So probably gonna see some BMW or Mercedes brand new cars, but clearly not in those areas. Yeah, doesn't look great there. Let's move on from this region. Let's move to the east. Ooh, this one is gonna be something huge. Maybe the capital, I don't know exactly, but going to the center. Clearly I'm not in the center. Oh, what is this? How this guy, oh, it's on a bike. I was like, how you can fit a car here? Looks pretty rough. It looks pretty, in 2021. The quality is bad. Oh, again, that nonsense pipe over the head. A lot of white cards. Maybe they get a special price from, I don't know, just for 3,000, how much can we afford? And those are pretty new card, not very new, but still. And for some reason they have a lot of white cards here. Usually I find that in Arab Peninsula, in Arab countries. There is still a Muslim, pretty much predominant country, but it's not that hot in here, so I don't see the point to have so many white cards. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. Let's check the outside ring. Let's check this one. Clearly a lot of land, but again, have a huge population increase. I mean, come on, how much can you do here? They build a lot of stuff, so, but how those people make so much? I don't know. Maybe those data are actually fake, because clearly they are new construction and they cannot cost that little. I mean, it's still material construction. How low can we go with the price? I mean, probably a house like that is gonna cost at least, I don't know, 100,000 euros, dollars, whatever. How they can afford it? I mean, probably we have some fake data. 100%. There is no way that it's gonna be the economic data. Otherwise, it's just how they're gonna actually purchase those houses. I don't see it. How? That well maintained, this one, but the road, it looks pretty good. You know what? It's not absolutely horrible, but still I would not want to live here, so I guess that tells you everything. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't want to go there. Oh my god, I'm stuck here now. I don't want to go there either. How they drive on these alleys? It's insane. Yeah, doesn't look well. No, I'm out. I don't want to see anything from there. Let's check this. Oh, it's a highway here or something like that. Let's check this one. Probably it's gonna be a good one. I would say not a highway, but still a decent looking one, at least. Yeah. Again, a lot of people. They look like they have new construction, especially in the house and in the residential area, but yeah, still it's just the same. I would say the same planning as the Soviet Union, especially with that signature, that pipeline, that gas pipeline above their heads. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. This one, okay, let's check this one. On the beach here, has to be nice, something good here. We are on the beach. Pretty basic stuff. This is June. Let's go in the mountains. In the mountains, 100% is gonna get. Let's check this one first, but then we go in the mountains. In the mountains, gonna get much better, 100%. The park looks pretty good. A bit of a trash there, but yeah, could be the wind. Those kind of are dead. Yeah, pretty basic. I don't want to say, oh, it's amazing, or how great it looks. It doesn't. It's just a bit better. This is from the store. Oh no, the same one. You have so much increase in population. I don't even want to say it. What can you say? We have that's such a huge increase in population, and you know the thing is gonna get worse. Yeah. Let's go in the mountains. Let's go for something refreshing. Something. Oh, we have a lake there. I'm gonna go there immediately. Something better. Oh, a lake here too. The quality not that great, but at least you are pretty much away from those 30. How many? 36 million people, 37 million people. So that's gonna be relaxing. How high was? I didn't check the elevation. Let me check with this one. 2000, above 2000 meters. You like garbage here, Pepsi. Otherwise, some electric powered cables here, whatever. At least it's better. Oh, we have some road here, but clearly it's not gonna be an. It's gonna be a dirt road, 100%. Oh no, it's not a dirt road. It looks pretty good actually. It's at 1,600 meters elevation. The thing that not bothers me, I want to say, it's kind of aggressive when I say that, but it kind of bothers me, is the population. They're increasing so much, and I have no idea how they're gonna cope with that. It's just, well, this guy just pretty much take his house with him, 2,000 meters, above 2,000 meters, because it's not gonna do well for themselves, and they have that many population, that much increase. We are still in the border. Oh shit! Scratch that. We are not in the border now. I just fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up big time. Let's go here. So scratch everything we see so far in the mountains. I fucked up. This is from the inside. Yeah, again, like I said, Molotov Islamic major population state, whatever. So yeah, not that many in the mountains. What is going on here? I want to check mountains. Maybe this one, probably it's the same one. Yeah, I think I fucked up. Yeah, fucked up again. Not that many in the mountains for whatever reason. I saw there, and I know that's Tajikistan or whatever country it's side to them. So actually, they don't have actually that much mountains. And in those mountains, they barely have any 360s. Or I want to go again in that region, so let me check this one. But yeah, it kind of looked pretty similar with that we saw in the neighborhood, in the neighbor country. 1,000, almost 1,000 meters. How those people live? Oh, they have a cow here. The mountains are pretty nice. Not that many people, so it's gonna be a bit better. But look at this. Yeah, they don't look like modern houses to me. At least they have electric power, which is good. And it looks pretty interesting, this village. Not that many 360 in the mountains, for God's sake, so I kind of have to improvise something. And the quality is not that great. This is a Lada, it's a Russian car. This is 2,500 meters elevation. It looks pretty nice. Yeah, the mountains area, clearly they're doing much better, I would say, visually at least. Wow, what is this? Look at the population, how they spread here. That probably actually might live better than others. Look at this. At least they spread around, they have a lot of room for themselves there. This one a little bit more jammed together, but wow, that's a huge house there. Oh, I don't know what the fuck they done here. I cannot understand anything, but clearly some rich people living here. So you can see it doesn't matter where you go on this planet, always gonna find rich and poor people. You want a phone case? We got you. But look at how they spread they are. That's interesting to me. And it's a border town also. Here when they got so much jammed together and then just so much how could I say this? So much departure from each other, whatever. It's kind of probably a lot of culture people are gonna live in this region, I would say. I don't know. The road is missing, so yeah, a lot of white cars. It doesn't look good again, but it is what it is, I guess. I wanna check these mountains, and that's an interesting location. Look at this. You can see from the satellite how big they spread here. It's insane. Look at them, just huge spread population. No 360 to actually check them. Just one here, probably from somebody's house. I hope not. But look at this. Those are new construction. Those are not cheap to. I mean, what is this? It's a stone. That's pretty weird. This one, I have to say, I didn't see it before. Those are from stone, but still, I don't think they're that cheap to build. So clearly, they have to have some money. It can't be that cheap to build a house here. But clearly they do it. Oh, this one. It's on the lake. Oh. We check this city? I don't remember. Let's check it anyway. Keep in mind, 37 million people. And rising. The road is pretty nice. Some area, yeah, are a bit better, but still, it's like, I have to, again, when you compare with those countries, compare it with the best, because everybody lives in the same frame time, and we're gonna compare with European, compare with New Zealand, Australia, with all that, America. So I guess it's gonna tough comparison, but still, the same people at the same age, same generation, living in the same time, on the same planet, on the same rock. You have to do better than this. I say, oh, that's an expensive car here. Look at this. Brand new car. So yeah, I know there are rich people and poor people, but I don't see that 3,000 per capita. It's just how cheap things can be here. That's my question. How cheap they can be. There are other population that probably are willing to work for peanuts, but still. And rising, so the competition is going to be even tougher from the in the future. But still, it's pretty weird to me. Again, look at these expensive cars, new cars. Where do they get the money from? God knows. I don't see that many Western cars, I have to say that, or at least not recognize them. But still, they have some money. Let's check this one. We have some mountains here on the region. Yeah, overall, wanna visit this country? I don't know. Probably not. It's not that well or something interesting, I would say, but I don't know. If you're one of those people that I make videos not for traveling, I make those videos to see exactly how those people actually live there and how they're doing. A lot of Chevrolet cars for whatever reason. A lot of American cars, so yeah. Yeah, it's a weird, for me, lifestyle, I would say. Have so much increase in population. I cannot go past that. So much increase in population, and especially in the future. But you still have some new construction. That's why I'm interested how the exchange, how much they earn a salary here, how much things cost here, because I don't see that 3,000. And how much can you earn? Like if you earn like $500, you're already above it. Not even makes any sense. And I don't think you can make like $100 a month also. And how much can you afford with that $100? Clearly, those cars are not that cheap. You're gonna what? You're gonna save like look at so many how many Chevrolet white cars are here. You're gonna save like 10 years with no eating for a car. That's extremely strange to me. If you are from there, just please tell me, because it does bugs me, let's say. Yeah, I think we can end the video right here. I don't know what to say. It's just I can clarify that 3,000 per capita, because it doesn't make sense with those expensive cars, I would say, and clearly the people are still building in the area, in the country. So yeah, I think even they earn more than that, and usually you earn less than obviously, than GDP per capita. Much less, I would say. But in the same time, I don't know. It's okay, I see a lot of problems. Like I said, I see that increasing the population. They say if they have like I don't know, 300,000 people here, that would be a different story. But having like 37 million people are still rising, and they expect like how much was 50? They expect 52 million people in 2058, still rising by more than 500,000 per year, and that's gonna be more than 1% per year. So probably the population by the end of the century is gonna be around, God knows, 80 million, maybe more. So that would be strange to see. Probably, I know they're using for the cheap labor. I don't know. Maybe they work outside the country, in other. I don't know, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. But if they're doing well and then they like it, who am I to tell them that? Enjoy the life, I would say. Oh, a bit of garbage here. Yeah, I think we saw everything we need to saw to see. Oh, it's a border down here. A border canal here, whatever. I don't know. I really don't know. I will not visit it. I didn't find anything attractive or amazing. Living here, probably not that great. I have no idea how they can afford to buy anything. I mean, look at this house. It doesn't look that well. Yeah, I guess that was the video. We're gonna check next the Kyrgyzstan. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. And see you in the next video. Yeah.